Y'all need to lower yourselves, okay? Listen, y'all are too high up. Hey, girl, remind me of your name again. Calculated to a T. I haven't talked to you in a minute, so I sorry, forgot your name. I know that's kind of rude, but I'm not really good with names. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Lori. There, is that better? Maybe we won't get the weird blue light bulb today, like we did yesterday. Y'all, it is cold in my house all of a sudden. What the heck? That's what I thought, but I didn't want to be wrong. I didn't want to like call you out your name or nothing, so I wanted to make sure I asked again. Is this Cricket? I think this is Cricket. See if I can fix it. Oh, I need to loosen this. Sorry if y'all get a little sick. You actually got the notification? Ooh, that's way crooked now. There, did that fix it being crooked? You actually got the notification, Lori? So how we do it here, Melody, is we just get cozy and we just chit chat. It's not professional. I bypassed YouTube's can't do live streams on your phone if you don't have 1,000 subscribers by using Chrome on my phone and going through StreamYard. So we just chill anywhere I want to, get nice and cozy, and just chit chat about nothing serious, y'all. I tried to film a day in the life today. And then for some reason, my kids decided they were raised in the wild and they didn't know how to act. Hey, Bonnie! They were screaming at the top of their lungs, banging on the walls, jumping on the furniture. Yo, talk about losing my mind. It was crazy. So I trashed the day in the life for today. I'm going to try and film one again tomorrow. I'm also going to try and convince my husband that we need to go buy shampoo or solution for the carpet so I can shampoo the carpet tomorrow. Because, y'all, it's disgusting. Y'all saw my last cleaning video. I showed you my carpet is disgusting. Y'all, I don't know what was wrong with these kids today. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know what my city put in the water, but my dogs and my kids have been acting nutso today. And we don't even drink city water here. We use bottled water because our city water tastes like garbage. Hey, cat. Is Chaz by you? Hey, Chaz. Yo, listen, my dog's out there being crazy. Who are they barking at? Oh, somebody's walking down the street. My dogs think they own the street. I keep saying I'm going to try a different streaming site instead of this one because I think the comments are delayed on this one. And I have it downloaded on my phone. I just am too lazy to have it set up. So my kitchen is not like a hot mess, but it's like a lukewarm mess right now. And I don't got the mental capacity to deal with it, so we're not dealing with it. Closing our eyes, pretending it doesn't exist. I'm gonna have to let these nutsos in. He's watching some weird videos on YouTube. He swears they are funny, but I don't think so. Yo, that's mine and my husband's relationship. He'll be watching videos and he'll say, "Isn't this funny?" I'll be like, "No, I don't get it." It switched to last live? What? Oh, last night's live? If my son doesn't get his butt in his bed right now, yo, these kids made Psycho Mom come out today. I mean, I didn't like whip them or beat them or anything, but they got to see a little bit of the crazy side of Mom, and I don't think um they were quite ready to handle it. So Yeah, see, the husband's off tomorrow, so I don't have to get up early. I kind of wish I did, because then I could clean it before the crazy happens. But he's off tomorrow, which means we're probably gonna. Hey, Marcy, how you feeling? Did you make your shrimp Alfredo? Did you make something else? I don't remember you saying on Cat's Live. I know you said you were thinking about it, but I don't remember you saying if you did. I'm getting another pimple on my chin. You're eating a late dinner. What are you having? I finally started adding items I need in my Walmart online shopping cart for my pantry and spices items for next month, y'all. I realized I don't have anything. LOL. It's a miracle I had butter. Cat, we're not starting this butter thing again. I finally forgot about it. Do you even need butter for next month? You don't use butter. Y'all, Cat don't use butter. My mind is blown. She doesn't even keep it in the house. Yeah, the stocking the pantry and your spices, Cat, can be pricey. Like I had to get some ground ginger for this recipe, I'm doing. Um, and it was like $4 for a bottle. And they didn't have it in the generic brand because now listen, I will use great value. I don't care. They're 98 cents a bottle. All right, Marcy, we'll see you then. And they didn't have ground ginger in the freaking great value, so I had to spend the $4 for the freaking McCormick organic because that's the only one they had. But that's why I like I when I we moved in here, every time I move I just throw my spices out because I'm like I want to start fresh. And then I just start with like salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, minced garlic, chili powder, and seasoning salt. Those are the 7 I start out with. And then as I need um different ones, then I just buy them one at a time. Um I don't even know what Gordon's food is, Lori. And the closest Sam's to me is probably an hour, hour and a half away. And we don't even have a Costco anywhere near here, but word on the street is they are building one about 2 hours from here in the other direction. And so we were thinking about getting a Sam's Club membership, and now we're thinking since Costco is only going to be about half an hour further in a different direction, do I do Sam's or Costco? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you, you inspired me, Kat. I made stickers today and got my pages ready in my happy planner to do the pantry and freezer inventory. Y'all, restaurants use them, but people can't do. Never even heard of them, Lori. I am having a conundrum. Not a conundrum, that was the wrong word. I'm having I don't know what word to use. I am trying to figure something out. All right, Melanie, no, Melody, we will see you when you get back, okay? I'll probably be on here for at least another hour, hour and a half. Hubby just popped open a Red Bull. He's off tomorrow. He's streaming, so we'll see how long I'm here. Yeah, see, we don't want to pay a membership for both, and we have previously had a Sam's Club membership, so maybe we should at least, give Costco a try, and then we can decide which one we like better. Hey, Lisa, I almost missed your comment. Oh no. Um, what was I saying? I am having a malfunction. I like that the like happy planner disc bound system. Um, to be honest, I don't even hardly use garlic salt or garlic powder anymore now that I use You have the hiccups? Well, go hang upside down off your bed. They'll go away. Um, I love that with the disc bound system with Happy Planner, you can take your pages out. But y'all, I just don't like the discs. So, I've been trying to brainstorm a way. I prefer spiral. So I'm going to come up with a way where we can combine the two and have removable pages on a spiral bound. I'm going to figure it out. I am like 15 minutes away from Sam's. Costco is about 45 minutes away, but I think Costco has more choices. See, my husband grew up in like Washington and California where they had Costco, but he says he doesn't really remember it because he was like 13 when he moved here for good. And when he was younger, he went back and forth. Anyways, so probably gonna try out Costco. Do you have to buy a year membership or can you do like a 3-month membership or something like that? Like these stores should literally sell like day passes. Especially for people who live like so far away and will only go like every 3-4 months. They should really just sell like day memberships. Or Sam's Club and Costco should get together and do like a 2-for-1 deal, you know? Like, I can't remember. My husband, if we do Sam's, he wants to get the, what's it called? The $100 membership. Hell, Kat, if I'm only going every 4 months, I'd even pay $10 to enter and do my shopping. I mean, I don't want to pay $100 for a membership when I'm only going 3 times a year or 4 times a year, you know, because with as far away as I live, it's not like I would be going once a month. Yeah, Lori, I heard they're not doing that anymore. So how was everybody else's day? Of course, as soon as Daddy got home, the kids calmed down. And like, I do the disciplining. I'm the crazy parent. It doesn't make sense. Like, y'all, when Kat was live today, I was like trying to clean my kitchen and my kids. The biggest problem we're having now is we're trying to teach our 7-year-old how to respect boundaries and personal space. Yeah, you can order online, but I don't know. I just prefer doing my shopping like in person because I need instant gratification. So we're working on personal space and boundaries with our 7-year-old. Oh, that's cool, Lisa. Um, because she doesn't quite understand that when somebody says, "Get off of me, don't touch me." Hey, Tasha, how are you, girl? Hey, ladies can't stay but wanted to pop in. Hey, Nikki. Like, she'll like go in my husband's game room and just like kind of hang on his arm while he's on his computer for like 2 hours, and finally he'll say like, "Hey, um, I need you to get off me. I need you to, you know, give me some space." And she'll go away for like 5 minutes, and then she comes right back and is doing the same thing. Or like the other day, she's got her allergies. She's coughing. She was literally this close to him and coughed in his face. And then like her brother, she'll be like tickling him or rubbing her feet on him because kids, they like to torment each other, and he'll ask her to stop and she'll just keep doing it, and then he starts screaming at the top of his lungs. So we're working on boundaries and personal space, and she just ain't grasping it, so that's a thing. I took a long nap after my live. Husband threw out the trash. We had pizza and mac and cheese for dinner. Gotta put some chicken in the slow cooker and get in the couch on the couch right now. Uh, nice, Lisa. I wish I had a Sam's close by when I was in college. I could have survived. LOL. Um, so that's been like a big part of our problem. Or like, I'll be trying to like edit a video or work on a Canva design or cook dinner or clean up, literally anything. I could be sitting on the toilet. And this girl will be saying things like, asking me things like, hey mom, did you know the sky is blue? Did you know the leaves on the trees are green? Did you know we have 3 dogs? Mom, who was the first people on Earth? Mom, where does potatoes, how do people make potatoes for us to buy at the store? I mean, she will literally just come up with anything, and it's like, I'll listen to it for like 20, 30 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I need quiet. I need you to go away from me for a minute. Let me unscramble my brain, and then we'll come back. She will literally walk away for 5 seconds and then come back. I mean, the thing is, Kat, it would be different if she was like, hey, mom, let's talk. Or if she wasn't repeating herself 500 times. We literally have the same conversation like 12 times a day, and I'm just like, oh no. And it's fine. Like, I don't mind her talking to me, but it's like she just word vomits, and I can't even get a word in edgewise. Or like, I'll be trying to read a recipe, and she's just talk, 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 talk. Or me and her dad will be having a conversation, and she'll just come in and start like trying to talk, talk, talk. I'll be on the phone. She won't stop talking. And I'm trying to teach. And okay, so a lot of her problem is she's the firstborn, and she was, see, she was born in 2014. She was about 2.5 years old when her brother was born, and so she was always constantly being like, I would get down and play with her. I would, talk to her, do a lot of things. Well, now that we have 3 children, I can't be constantly like entertaining her. And this girl has no imagination. Like, I love my daughter. She just doesn't know how to relate and have a conversation with an adult is the issue. I'm gonna have a chicken salad. What was I even saying? Like, she can't entertain herself. Somebody has always got to either be playing with her or the TV's got to be on. And so we're also working on that, like taking time for yourself, taking time to just be alone and in the quiet and play by yourself or read a book by yourself or watch TV in your room by yourself. And so you all know my husband's getting ready to adopt her. And so I also do think she has some like attachment issues with her biological father not being in the picture. And so I think that has a lot to do with it. So we're trying to work through that. I'm probably going to end up putting her in therapy, or I'm going to talk to the school counselor when school starts back up. And, maybe have her talk to the counselor. And then if the counselor thinks she needs therapy, then I'll get her therapy. I think a lot of it has to do with her biological father and his whole family not being in the picture. Even though she doesn't remember him. The last time she seen him was a week after her second birthday. But and Lori, I have tried So then I'll ask her, I'll like be cleaning the kitchen and I'll say, well, why don't you, while I'm doing the dishes, why don't you pick up the floor and we'll talk while you're doing it? Oh no, she just stands there and talks and doesn't do, or I'll be cooking dinner and I'll be like, why don't you hand me the potatoes? And she'll just keep talking, and then by the time I'm done cutting the one potato, she's forgotten she's supposed to give me another potato. And I try to take time every day to like sit down with her one-on-one and talk to her. Hey, Karen, no need to be sorry. I should have been on here an hour ago, but my day's been a little crazy with kids. And I try to take, one-on-one time with every one of my kids every day. But for her, that's not enough. She needs like constant interaction with me and my husband. Like, she'll get tired of her brother and want nothing to do with him. She'll get tired of cousins and want nothing to do with them. She'll get tired of just about anybody and want nothing to do with them. But she needs like me or her dad like constantly interacting with her, speaking to her, you know. And so I think we need like some counseling. I'm gonna have her school counselor talk to her a little bit when school starts back up and help me determine if we think she needs therapy or not. They're not going away? Did you hang upside down? You gotta hang upside down like this on your bed. Oh, my glasses. Now do this on your bed and they'll go away, okay? Sorry, he's got the hiccups. Ours is an only child. We always talk to her like an adult. She'd rather talk to adults than kids. Ours actually told me I taught her well. Taught her to well. Yeah, see, I always talk to my all of my kids like they're, adults. I don't. Hey, Marcy. If they're old enough to ask the question, they're old enough for the answer, obviously in an age appropriate way. And I don't hide anything from her. I'm always honest and open with her. And maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe part of it is I've been too much treating her like an adult, because she does act like an adult a lot. Like, she acts way older than her age. She would much rather be, oh no, Karen. Oh no, I hope he's okay. I mean, when her cousin who lives from out of state is here, she'll play with her. But most of the time she'd prefer to be with adults, talking to adults, um, and just being an adult. So that's something we're working on. She should already be in the 9th grade at 12? That seems... I'm trying to think of how old I was when I went into the 9th grade. Oh, now y'all, when it comes to school and book stuff and knowledge, she is smart. Smarter than even some high schoolers I know. But this girl ain't got a lick of common sense. Not a lick. Mm. Yeah, see, Katie, she'll be going into second grade this year. Her reading level is almost a fourth grade reading level. Her math level is a third grade level. And I don't remember all of her other ones. And the school asked me if, I thought she should, go up a grade or whatever. And I just told them no. She's smart enough for it. I just don't think she's, what's the right word? I don't think she's ready to be around kids. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't think she'd fare well going from first grade to third grade and skipping second. All right, I gotta let these dogs in. Hold on. They're being psychos. Hopefully they don't knock y'all over and lick the snacks off. So, Hill, go to your bed. I don't know where the key is. Ah, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe emotionally ready. The high school mentor said his head spun when she asked him a question he had no clue and couldn't believe it. Mommy, that's not a ponytail holder. Sorry, Shannon. I had to agree with her on that. I've heard it. I've never heard it as a ponytail holder. Well, Kat, you also never heard of sweep. You've never called using your broom sweeping, and you also don't use butter. Ooh, you had spaghetti and corn. Yummy. We had quesadillas with fajita meat. That's what we had. And y'all, I didn't marinate the meat and, make it from scratch. My husband bought it frozen at Walmart. What? Hi. Don't forget to tell them they're the lucky ones. I let them borrow you. Husband's talking to his friends online. Yeah. Yeah, Kat, I do. She wants to make brownies tomorrow. I think we're gonna make some homemade brownies. I'll probably try and film it if it's not too difficult with her helping me. Yes, Lori, it is called a ponytail holder or a hair tie. Were you there when I told that story, Lori? Did you hear that story? Yes, Marcy, my mind is blown. Okay, I get not using butter on the everyday and only using it like every once in a while, but to not keep it in your house at all? I'm like that, Home Alone meme. That's me. That was me when Kat said she doesn't keep butter. I did not make that up, Kat, I promise. I bet you if I went to the store right now and bought a pack of ponytail holders, you know what they would say on them? Ponytail holders or hair elastics. You think they would call them a hair tie? No. See, Kat, you're the weird one, not me. I'm not wrong. They're called ponytail holders. Oh. You ever feel like you're crazy? Okay, so I don't know if I can tell it exactly like it was, like I did the time I told it. So I'm like cleaning or sitting on the couch or something, and I ask my daughter, to bring me a ponytail holder. Okay? So she goes in wherever she goes to get a ponytail holder. And this girl no, I asked her to get her a ponytail holder. And she says, Mom, what's a ponytail holder, right? And so I said, okay, Katie, we're going to stop for a second. We're going to use our big, beautiful brains that God provided us with. And we're going to use some common sense to figure this out. I was kind of walking her through it. And I said, okay, what's it called? A ponytail holder. I said, okay, so what do you think it does? And she said, oh, it holds a ponytail, right? Where are those kids screaming from? Because they're my kids. Okay, anyways, and she goes, oh, okay. And she goes off like she's gonna get me a ponytail holder. And this girl comes back with a claw clip. I said, Katie, that's not a ponytail holder. That's a claw clip. And she said, but you use it to hold your hair up. Mm-hmm. You're right. I do, but that's not a ponytail holder. That's a claw clip. I said, what do I use to put your hair up? And she goes, oh, okay. Or no, and I say, the thing I use to put your hair up. She says, oh, you mean a ponytail? I said, no. The ponytail is like the hair when it's up in the ponytail holder. I need the ponytail holder, the thing that holds the ponytail. And so she brings it to me, and she holds it just right out of reach. And she said, Mom, I'll just have you know, this isn't called a ponytail holder. It's called a hair tie. Yeah. I swear I may have lost a brain cell or two that day, but that's okay. Yes, Karen, it is a ponytail holder. Kat, you're the odd man out. Again, just like with the brooming, it's called sweeping. And vacuuming, when you use your vacuum, that's called vacuuming. It's not called sweeping. People over in like, where the heck are those kids at? It sounds like they're right in my backyard. Y'all, there's a bunch of lightning bugs in my backyard. I don't know where those kids are. But yeah. So that was a fun conversation I had with my daughter. I have conversations like that with her all the time. Probably, Kat. Also, if I asked you to sweep the floor, you'd vacuum. Oh, you say fireflies, Lori? We call them lightning bugs. I didn't see no June bugs this year. Made me a little sad. Did you know, that's what I was saying. Over in like England and Great Britain and stuff, did you know when they vacuum, they say hoover? They have to hoover the floor. Even if they're using a shark, they say, I'm going to hoover the floor. Y'all ever just like look out your window and watch people like walking by or driving by? Cat, they're really not that expensive. I think ours was like $70. I need to get a new one. My husband broke it. My husband broke it because he got mad and he hit the handle with his hand and now it doesn't work. Yes, Marcy, sweep it. You sweep with the broom and vacuum with the vacuum, right? No, Kat says you broom the floor with the broom and you sweep the carpet with the vacuum. Tell her, Kat. Tell her that's what you say. I'm not making it up. I just like to people watch. Like, I don't want to communicate with people. I don't want to be near the people. I just like to watch the people. You see some funny things people watching. You see some things people probably don't want you to see when you people watch. Who texted me? Let's see, we got, oh, that was Lori. That's a game notification. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Lori, what did you get from me and YouTube? Marcy, yes, you broom, and sweeping is when you use your vacuum. I need Chaz to come on my live and defend me. Her husband says it too, Marcy. Her husband is backing her. Like, listen, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, but I don't believe in the whole, like, Mandela effect, universes colliding, but I don't know. Kat and Chaz kind of make me think maybe we're colliding with another, like a parallel universe, you know? Kat is originally from Kansas, I believe. Right, Kat? Kansas? Didn't you say that? Yeah. Now, and listen, Kat, you can't blame it on being from Kansas because I got family in Kansas, in Wichita, and they don't say broomed for sweeping and sweeping for vacuuming. Okay, so it's not being from Kansas. Maybe it's that y'all are of like, isn't Chaz also like Hispanic background or what's the politically correct term now? Mexican? Mixed? Hispanic? What's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Mixed is black, right? Oh, my brain is fried. I got the notification from your live, from you, your text. Oh, yeah. Okay. It popped up as a comment on YouTube, and so I was like, huh. Crystal's not here because they're having board game night at her house, and it's going to be so fun. I'm telling you, it's not a Kansas thing. It must be from whatever part of Kansas y'all from, because it ain't a Kansas thing. Well, I've never seen Chaz, so I didn't know. You won't ever get on the camera and say hi. Rude. We just want to be your friend, Chaz. Let us be your friend. Listen, it must be a rural Kansas thing because I'm from about as backwoods Arkansas as you can get, and we still say sweep and vacuum. I know, Marcy. I mean, Kat, we're tinkering. We're tinkering on the edge of I don't know if we can really be friends. Like, you do some pretty crazy stuff. He's good. Since he's off tomorrow, he just cracked open a Red Bull about 20 minutes ago, and he's doing his streaming thing, doing what he enjoys, talking to his friends like I am, except for they can't see him, or they can see him. I guess it's just like this, basically. Um, they can see him, but he can't see them, and they only comment, and he talks back to them. Yeah, I mean, I'm so rural where I'm at. We're basically past the banjos, Karen, and we still say sweep and vacuum. Hmm. Delson, do you need mommy to get up? What? What are you doing with it? You need to be in your bed, please. He's streaming. He's trying to get into that whole streaming thing on Twitch. I'm in Northwest Arkansas, Karen. But my family is down from like Wynn and Forest City and East Memphis, or not East Memphis, so West Memphis. You know, it's basically the ghetto of Memphis, Tennessee. They just moved it across to Arkansas because they didn't want to deal with it. Is ghetto derogatory now, you guys? I don't know. I try to keep up. It's so hard to keep up. I don't want to say anything like it's going to get me canceled later on down the road. So if I ever say anything that I shouldn't have said, please let me know. So I can apologize for it immediately because I'm ignorant when it comes to political correctness anymore, for the most part. I mean, I know like the usual derogatory terms, but I don't know like the newer ones and what people prefer to be like what I don't know, it just seems so like so many things now are like not politically correct and people are offended by it and some people aren't, so I just need to know. Spider-Man Lightning McQueen, cool. You take Spider-Man Lightning McQueen and take him to your bed and lay your hiney down and go to sleep. You have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It's time for bed. Thank you, Marcy. I just like I try to keep up. Yeah, I'm all as long as you're doing it in like a hey, you said this. I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but it's like offensive or I don't appreciate that or our community doesn't appreciate that. As long as you're not being like you're racist because you said this and blah 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 blah. As long as you're coming at me like cool and like you're trying to teach me and not trying to attack me, well, cool. You can bring whatever you want to my attention. You start attacking me, and then I might get a little um the see you next Tuesday word that I don't like to say. I might get a little like that if you're like attacking me over it. But I am open for you to bring it to my attention. You know, because as a white woman who doesn't belong to a community, how do I put this the right way? That has historically been discriminated against and called derogatory things. I'm ignorant to some of the things that would be considered offensive. Like, I know not to say, like, I know the N word is a bad word and I would never use it. Um, and I know, you know, like the things that have been deemed derogatory for a while, but as we're going into this new movement of more equality and less discrimination and less oppression for all these different communities, I am ignorant to political correctness and what could offend other cultures and people of other races and even people of my own culture and ethnical background and race, what they might be offended by. So we're talking about how I don't ever want to say anything that's going to offend anybody, like religion. What word? I'm confused. What word? Haven't? Um, so I just want to be aware, but I can't be aware if I'm not being taught, and I don't learn by people being assholes. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kat, but like, like I was just talking about West Memphis, Arkansas being the ghetto of Memphis, Tennessee. And like I don't know if like saying ghetto is offensive, and I just keep saying it. Nobody said it was offensive, so I think it's okay to say that. Um, and I just don't want anybody to be, oh, see you next Tuesday. Or see, yes. Here in Arkansas, we usually say see you next Tuesday or can't understand normal thinking. Um, and it's like I said, I can't be aware. I try to be aware. I try to be extra aware of if something I'm saying or doing would be considered offensive, but you can't catch everything. And hey, Mimi, how's baby girl doing? Everybody was asking about you earlier on Cat's Live. Um, so I am ignorant to some things that may be offensive. Like, so I need to be taught, and it can't be. I don't learn by you like yelling at me and attacking me. I learn by you saying, "Hey, listen, like I don't. I'm not trying to be like rude or attack you, but this is what you did. Maybe you should have went about it this way. You shouldn't have said this. You shouldn't have done that. Please don't do it again." You know. I remember I went to my cousin's house last year, 2020, and he said I lived in the ghetto. I was so offended. LOL. I was like, "Excuse me, what does that even mean? F you, dude, and your stupid." Good deal. Do they think it might be like acid reflux or something? And now listen, I know this is, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something, and I notice some of you, it's going to seem like, my white privilege is showing, and I'm like trying to compare being a very privileged white person to, the oppression that other races face. But there are things that people do that offend me. Um, Not to the point where like oppression y'all have faced, but like I'm just gonna say it. Don't get mad at me. But like when somebody calls me a cracker, that offends me. Like I have a name. Don't do we have to call anybody other than their name or their pronouns they prefer to be used or like affectionate nicknames like love, honey, friend, things like that? They don't know. It can be a GI thing, but thankfully the medicine for GI and acid reflux, but she still throws up and has diarrhea. She had an episode where she seemed to pass out. Too scary. Fiance has history when he was a baby. He used to have seizures. All right, Karen, I will talk to you next time. Yeah. And a lot of people I've had this conversation with, Marcy, I can't say something like that because they're just like, it's not the same. And it's like, I understand that I haven't faced the same like oppressions that you've talked about, that you've faced, but you can't tell me my feelings of feeling offended by you calling me that are invalid just because I haven't faced the oppression that you have. I went on a tangent, Marcy. Not Marcy, Mimi, I said the word ghetto and I didn't want it to be offensive, and that sent me on the spiral of talking about how I'm sorry, I don't want to be offensive. And now we're talking about it. Like, I had to leave this one group and I stopped listening to this podcast that this group was in because um that there was an argument about something and I commented on it. And they asked me, well, where are you from? And I told them where I was from. And they said, yeah, well, how many people of color do you have in your town? I was like, I don't know, like maybe 4. We don't have a lot around here. And they literally called me racist because my town doesn't have people of color. I'm like, that's not my fault. That's okay, Marcy. You know, and it's like I said, I tell them like I would want somebody to tell me, like, listen, I don't appreciate that. It offends me. Could you please call me something else? My husband says if you're an a-hole, it has nothing to do with your background. I just treat everyone as a normal person in respect, and that's it. Everyone, young to elderly. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, I also left this group because they were talking about it, and I said, well, I don't see color. I don't see if you have a dick or a vagina. I don't see, any of that. To me, you're just a human. That's what I see. And then I was racist because I said I didn't see color. I don't know. It's, I don't know. I don't know. It hurts my brain sometimes, you guys, and sometimes you just don't know what to do. Sometimes you just don't know what to do. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. Some people think, and I've come across these people, that just because I'm white means I have to be racist. Just because I am a Heinz 57 white girl means I have to be racist. And it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Had a nephew at 6, a black kid called him a honky. He told them he was black too. A white kid called him an N, and he said he's white too. Sad that he had to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, it's sad, but what can you do? Just try and do the best you can. Yeah, I mean, listen, all of our blood is the same color, you know. So I don't see the color of your skin or what's in your pants or who you're going home to bed at night with or the color of your eyes or your hair or anything like that. I just see you as a human being, and that's how I'm going to treat you until you start treating me like I am not a human being, and then we will have problems. All right. That was a fun conversation. I just treat everyone like a normal person, respect and compassionate. It's worked for me, and I'm gonna continue to do it. A lot of this is taught at home. We are not born to hate. I feel like it's taught, but that's just my opinion. Yes, very much so, Marcy. It is very much taught. Um, my daughter said the N-word a couple months ago because I'm not condoning this, but my pops, he's like 67. He still uses the N-word, but not just for black people. Like, his thing is, if you're a piece of shit, that's what he calls you. White, black, yellow, orange, green, purple, blue. He doesn't care. If you're a piece of shit, that's what he calls you. And I know it's not okay. And I try to tell him that, but I'll tell him until I'm blue in the face. And he'll keep doing it. So I'll just keep correcting him. Anyway, she heard him say it. And she didn't say it like to anybody or about anybody. She just asked me what it was. And I didn't even tell her. I just said, it's just a word you will never say again in your life, because if you do, I will cut your tongue out. Yeah. And that's basically how my pops uses it. Like, he's not racist, but he does use the N word. And he uses it for, like, piece of shit, stupid people. Yeah. So I just told her it doesn't matter what that word means. Don't use it ever again in your life. It's one of the worst words you could say. As a kid, I've had a girl's grandma pull my arm and dig her nails into my arm and yell, "Don't you think you'll ever be better than my granddaughter?" This was elementary volleyball. Oh, damn, Cat. It's sad. I keep feeling like somebody's gonna bust in my back door. Yeah, Cat, that's awful. That is awful, awful. See, now we around this area, as long like we don't have a lot of people of color, but we have a lot of. Okay, Marcy, Cat, y'all are gonna have to inform me. People of color. Is that just black people? Is black people offensive? Saying black people? Should I say people of color? And then Hispanics is separate? Or is people of color anybody who's not white? Because we had like 3 or 4 black people at my school, but like the Hispanic population of our school was higher than our white population. And it's because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poultry plants around here, and that's where a lot of them go to work. Like, I'm always trying to educate myself on all of everything. People of color to me is anyone that's not white, but in society, for the most part, it has been black. Okay. So saying black people is out, right? We don't say that anymore. We say people of color. So then what does BPOC mean? I mean, I know what it means. Doesn't it mean black people of color? Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to like say your ethnicity wrong. Like, is it Mexican? Is it Hispanic? Is it Puerto Rican? Is it Guatemalan? Is it El Salvadorian? I know Guatemalan and Mexican and Puerto Rican and El Salvadorian, those kind of all fall under the Hispanic umbrella, right? All right, my brain's starting to hurt trying to figure this out. Oh no. I'm talking myself in circles, you guys. And yes, Laura, you're right. Unless we just take race completely out of everything. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can cat if I like started as soon as I woke up and didn't stop until I went to bed. If I spent the whole 24 hours of a day, I may not be able to learn all of it, but I could learn most of it probably. My son is having a conversation with his teddy bear about his Lightning McQueen car. Delson, get in your bed. You know, I don't really want a milkshake. Too bad Sonic's closed already. It's already almost 9:30. Holy poopsicle. Delson, get in your bed. One. Well, then what do you want to watch? Freaking superheroes. I don't know what you're saying. I'm talking to my friends. You want to watch Lightning McQueen? Yeah. But she's not family. Want to watch the Lightning McQueen movie? No. What do you want to watch on Netflix? Superheroes. Freaking superheroes. No, freaking ones. Video game superheroes? Yeah, I thought so. On Netflix? Yeah. Yeah, well, he didn't run. You want to come say hi? Yeah, look. It's my mom. Tell my friend, say hi. Hi. Say hi, friends. Hey, it's me. Yeah, say hi, friends. They're talking to you. They're all saying hi. Say hi. Hi. I saw Sin. Look, I saw Sin. They know you're Delson. You don't have to keep saying hi. I'm Delson. I'm Delson. All right, let me go put on video game superheroes on Netflix, whatever that means, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, what I miss? Uh, he had Lightning McQueen. He didn't have a train this time, Cat. Yeah, I'm waiting for something to bust through that door at any minute, Mimi. Hey, Melody. You guys, my kid is just like his dad. He never knows what he wants. He said he wanted something about. There she is, Mimi. There she is. There's the Novarin. You missed it last night. I played fetch with her like the whole live, and I'm sure that's why everybody left, was because they were bored of watching me play fetch with my cat. Good night, Wendy. Now she's sitting in my lap. She's mad at me because I ran out of wet kitty food. So now all she has to eat is that dry kitty food. All right, y'all convinced me. I gotta shut and lock that door behind me. Why is it so cold? Can somebody inform me? Rapid question time. Any treats? No, she got in the cabinet, Mimi, and chewed open her bag of treats and ate them all, so I have to buy more when I go to the store. Rapid question time. Okay, rapid question me. Wow, Cat, that's really rapid. Favorite color? Purple. Teal, navy blue. I don't know. It's hard to choose. I think like my all-time favorite would have to be purple, but right now I'm like really liking the teal and the navy, so don't smack me with your tail. What's your favorite color, Cat? Baggy t Oh, favorite t-shirt? My gray one that has a hole in the collar that says vodka across the front of it. Ooh, but I do love the ones Crystal sent me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I have four favorites? The three Crystal sent me and then that vodka one? Like the vodka one's like my favorite, just like moon or sun, moon all the way. Wait, when did we start talking about pants? I don't have any question about pants, but I prefer sweatpants and then jeans. Favorite kind of music? Country. Old country, like 90s, 2000s country. Brush or comb? Pick. It's either a pick or a brush for me. I like 90s, 2000 country, 90s, 2000s pop, 90s, 2000s R&B, rain or snow. Rain, 100%. Do not get near me with that snow. I don't like being cold. Cat's not answering any of them. I think Cat's favorite color is green, right? I choose rain because I would much rather not be already cold and then get wet by getting in the snow. No thanks. Like to look at, well, that's hard too. Like if it could be like 70 degrees in snow and like it stick and be there, like I'd be all for the snow. Kat, is your favorite color green? I think I remember you saying your favorite color was green. Or is it pink? It's either green or pink, I'm pretty sure. But literally in every video you're saying you love a different color and it's your favorite, so I don't know. Uh, Pool. I will go nowhere near a beach. The ocean is too undiscovered for my brain. So I was kind of right, Kat. Coral is like a pinky orange color and green. See, I pay attention. I'm a good friend. I retain knowledge about people most of the time. Okay, here's one. Flip-flops or sandals? And if somebody says they're the same, they're not the same. One goes between your toes, one does not. Oh no, I'm out of Mountain Dew. Ooh, are you getting sleepy, Michelle? Why did I say Michelle? We don't call you Michelle, we call you Mimi. Y'all wanna know my answer? Neither. I would prefer to be wearing tennis shoes all the time. I hate when my feet get cold, and most of the time when you go in any building, it's cold and my feet get cold, so I'm burping up those peppers from those fajitas and I don't like it. I didn't realize how dark it was. Should I turn a light on so it's like not so like did that even help the problem any? Not really. Sorry, Lori. I don't one, I think I have ugly old lady feet. Crocs that go between toes, but the ones I got were named sandals, so now I'm confused. I mean, maybe technically, Mimi, that's not the difference, but for me, that's the difference. Flip-flops go in between your toes, and sandals do not. I always have to have socks. I do not walk around my. The only time I take my socks off is to shower, literally, because I hate when my feet get cold. And my husband keeps it like a freaking igloo in here, freezing cold. Like we live in Antarctica in here. The penguins could survive in my house. And I also don't like to walk around barefoot, like without shoes on in my house. I'm weird. Now my husband needs to WD-40 this chair. You hear that? Okay, who's got the next question? That depends, Kat. If I need to wash my hair, shower. If I'm just like washing my body, I'll take a bath. And I love to relax in a bath. Like relaxing in the bath is my favorite. Oh, excuse me. Bedroom shoes? Like slippers? I've never heard it called bedroom shoes before. I've heard slippers and house shoes, but never bedroom shoes. We're gonna come back over here, you guys. And I'm gonna lower y'all down some more like we did the other night so I can recline back a little. Yeah, I've never heard of bedroom shoes. Melody, is that like a... So like house shoes or slippers, yeah. You missed it earlier, Melody. We were talking about... Is it Melody or Melanie? I forgot again. I guess I could try and scroll up and see. Hold on, don't answer that. Oh, nope, it doesn't let me scroll up that far. See, to me, even slippers and house shoes are different. Slippers have like a soft sole and house shoes have a hard sole. So with the D, okay, so I am saying it right. Yeah, Melody, Kat says brooming for sweeping and sweeping for vacuuming. And she also doesn't keep butter in her house. You missed that conversation. So soft sole would be slippers. House shoes would have more like a tennis shoe bottom. Yeah, and she is claiming that that is correct. So what's your opinion, Melody? Do you broom your kitchen floor and sweep your living room carpet, or do you sweep your kitchen floor and vacuum your living room carpet? Kat's not gonna want to be my friend anymore. See, Kat, there is not another single person so far that we have talked to that says broomed and sweep instead of sweep and vacuum. All right, Kat, we won't bully you about it anymore. Let's see. Let's see. What's another good question? Melody, do you call it a ponytail holder or a hair tie? Because Kat also calls it a hair tie, and only a hair tie, and she never heard of ponytail holder. I use both. She says ponytail holder isn't a thing. Oh, that's hard, Mimi. Like, I really love penguins, but I also really like elephants. And uh, red pandas. It's so hard. I love penguins. What do I call soda? Whatever soda I want. Did I miss Melody's? And I only drink Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper. You're gonna cry, Mimi? Why? I love penguins. I always have. I don't know why. I just think they're like so cute and they waddle. And I think it's so cool that the dad takes care of the baby and the egg and that they mate for life. Well, Kat, looks like I've been replaced as your best friend. Rude. You could have, like, told me first before you just blasted out there. Um, I just think it's so magical that elephants can be pregnant for so long. Like, how do they handle that? And I just think red pandas are so beautiful. They're so cool. Pancakes or waffles? Or I guess we can put French toast in there as an option, but French toast is disgusting. For me, it just depends, you guys. What about French toast? It's definitely grilled cheese. Um, if your waffle is soggy, I don't want it. If you got a nice Belgian waffle with a little nice crunchy shell, then I want that. Kat, you do not say cheese grill. You just made that up to say something opposite of me. You do not say cheese grill. No, you do not, Kat. Please tell me you do not. It is grilled cheese. It is a grilled cheese sandwich, not a cheese grilled sandwich. Oh, no, no, no. It is a cheese sandwich. It is a cheese sandwich that is grilled, so it has to be a grilled cheese sandwich. It can't be a cheese grilled sandwich. You can't cheese a grilled sandwich. No, no, no. Kat, you're fucking with me, aren't you? You don't really say cheese grill. Melody, I can believe you do because you asked the question. But I can't believe Kat actually says cheese grill. I can't. I'm crying. Oh, goodness. Let's see what Lori sent me. Oh, how cute. Kat can't say cheese grill. She can't. Oh, no. Y'all, cheese grill? Really? Oh, no. You guys. You say cheese grill melody, really? That's interesting. Never heard that before. I mean, you can keep saying it if you want, but it doesn't make sense. Yo, I almost got as passionate about the grilled cheese sandwich as I did about the German chocolate cake for a second. Oh no. Cat, come on, no, for real? Are you messing with me or do you really say cheese grill? I feel like you're lying. It doesn't make sense. You can't cheese a grilled sandwich, but you can grill a cheese sandwich. Except for really, it doesn't make sense to call it a grilled cheese either because you don't cook it on the grill, you cook it in a skillet. So really, it should be a fried cheese sandwich, right? Yeah. I was for certain you were fucking with me, Cat. You can't pull one over like that on me. I knew there was no way. You say a lot of um wonky things, but I knew that wasn't one of them. Yeah, so but now I'm questioning why we call it a grilled cheese because most people it's definitely tomato without the E, unless you're saying tomatoes and then there's an E at the end before the S. Um, yeah, but and now it doesn't make sense that we call it a grilled cheese either because we're not grilling it, right? Maybe originally you did make. I know a lot of people make them on like a panini press. Or are you saying tomato or tomato? You guys. Kat knew she was messing with me because she knew I was gonna be like, this doesn't make sense. Why are y'all calling it a cheese grill? This doesn't make sense. Let's see. Were y'all Disney kids or Nickelodeon kids? Like, which was your favorite? Yes, tomato and potato. To me, heels and pumps are two totally different things. Like heels are like the chunkier heels, and pumps are like the skinny stiletto type heels, in my opinion. I think for like cartoons, I was definitely a Nickelodeon kid, but then I was definitely a Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, um, like preteen. Yes, Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple. My favorite cartoons were Doug, Rocket Power. Ooh, Cartoon Network too, though, like Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, Courage. Never heard of that show. Ask Daddy. My kids have just discovered fidget spinners, so that's been fun. Does anybody, okay, I feel like I've made this show up in my head because nobody else has ever said they've seen it. Did anybody else used to watch the show Zoom? Me Cornholio, me need TP for my bungo. That's a good show, Lori. So it was like these kids and they did like sciencey stuff sometimes. And I only remember this one song. It was like Z-mail, send it to Zoom. Z-mail. Yeah. Oh, and Out of the Box was my jam. But like, I don't know, they would do like weird science experiments and things on Zoom. And my husband swears I like made that show up, so. Or the Proud Family, PB&J Otter, Bear in the Big Blue House, Franklin, Little Bear. Never heard of Wiki Lake. Nope, Mimi, never heard of it. Also, the Big Comfy Couch. Now, listen, they still have Little Bear and Franklin, but they're just not the same. My kids tried to watch them. I was like, nah, fam, this ain't it. Yo, you know it's on Amazon Prime, Cat, right? My kids watch it. Yeah. Did anybody? So I didn't watch this as a kid because I'm too old, but my niece used to watch Yo Gabba Gabba. Anybody else watch that? Or kids watch that? So I did watch the Jeffersons. Oh, I loved me some Brady Bunch. Yo, Nick at Night was my jam. The Brady Bunch, Three's Company, The Wonder Years. Okay, so I heard something. I don't know how true it is, but it kind of blew my mind. Did you know in Blue's Clues, blue is a girl and magenta is a boy? That's what I heard. Johnny Bravo. Let's see what else. Boy Meets World. Love that show. Golden Girls. Oh, I love me some Golden Girls. Let's see, what else did I watch? I watched Mr. Rogers and Barney. I heard Michelle, we watch every episode of Bluey every day, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure exactly where he went, but I did hear some rumors. Oh, or did anybody watch Madeline, that little French girl in the she wore like the yellow thing in like the private school or whatever it was? The Amanda Show, all that, Drake and Josh. They're trying to bring iCarly back, but I don't think it's gonna do very good. I love Tom and Jerry and the Flintstones. Wow. No. Ren and Stimpy, Rocco's Modern Life. I watched a lot of things I probably shouldn't have when I was a child. Nope. Never even heard of it, Cat. The Magic School Bus. They remade the Magic School Bus. It's called the Magic School Bus Rides Again. Don't like it. Bill Nye the Science Guy. See, my brother watched things like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and Digimon. It wasn't really my thing. My daughter watched Jaws at like 3 years old. It was her favorite movie. Speaking of after the live, you guys, it's getting to be 10 o'clock here. I need to wrap this up because even though I could sleep till freaking 10 o'clock in the morning, my kids will not. Room Raiders and Next. Oh, I wish they would bring those back. Like I would watch Netflix and Room Raiders all day long. Yo, look at my lovely, beautiful hair. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get off here. Yes. Yes, dear. All right, good night, you guys. I love you all. I'm praying for you all, and I will see you tomorrow.